Hey guys, Donnie here from the Ranting and Ravings of a Global Crisis. We're at 122, 2020. I've been doing dictations every day, and I try to, encourage other people to do it because even if you edit the material that's coming through your thought that cannot be translated with a pencil and a paper, and a hand, that moves too slow to convey the speed of thought. And your conversation at the coffee shop, these guys everywhere, every community that talks about how special they are because they have a job and are responsible, all that's going to crumble down when the virtual reality of your society crumbles on you that you've created of people that are dishonest and want to sit at a coffee shop and scoff over fabricated and bad news and tragedy. Every single morning when you wake out of a dream state, why do you want to fill your head with garbage and media and support the beast that is just trampling over your ability to have um, articulate potency? Vibration frequency is that potency of your voice. So you haven't fallen in love with yourself, and I get it. I see you guys when you walk in every day. It's like your stomach introduces itself first. It's like, you don't want to relieve the pressure that's in your abdomen that's just filled with chemical laden food, and you want to talk about your job all day, while this is festering and you're stressing over it, and the cortisol is making you constipated so that every day you just have to wake up really early, and everybody at the coffee shop has to listen to your conversation that works there. I think they'd rather hear something progressive that has to do with the town that they live in and how we could change it to be more, community related and environmentally conscious and animal friendly. Animal friendly is not running down the street with a skateboard and a dog who likes to run, okay? You're chapping up this poor dog's feet. He's not meant to run on concrete chasing you looking cool on a skateboard, okay? I mean, he's looking at you going, I hope he doesn't run over my paw so I can get back to that dry, tasteless food that he feeds me, and I'll be faithful to him for the rest of his life. Ha, ha. He's not panting because he's smiling. He's perspiring from the mouth, guys. We're talking about animal rights, not your dog like limping from the doggy door now to the beach home that you have because you got it caught in your spoke as you're riding your bike down it. This is about animal rights, guys. And Jeremy is on board quite metaphorically with the shaping of the boards, and the design doesn't really matter after this prototype that I'm going to be writing called the Donnie design. So this board, is it going to be accessible? Do you go up to a samurai and go, hey, I'm going to give you this really special sword even though you're not worthy of it? I'll find that out. I'm going to ride the board until I figure out if there's even a direction it needs to go after this. I have my ideas. Jeremy has the creative license to do that, and I've given him the monetization because I believe in the implicit trust that I've developed over him for years as a friend who allowed me to not think about the crap that I was going through because we just, had some kind of resonance, even though I barely knew the guy, but I've known him for a while now, and he's part of the Helmet Crew. There's a couple other people that are, and I'm going to do dictations from them, and hopefully, their dictations will convey something that I don't have to edit because I don't want to spend all this time going, oh, we can't say that on the site, we can't say that, because we can't be restricting audiences, guys. This is not cool. If you think it is, it's not. You're making a lot of money that you don't even need. A lot of these guys are like rock stars and they're just capitalizing. Am I jealous? No. I told you, if you gave me millions of dollars, I'd probably have to take my trailer hitch off my van because it would just be weight to me, and it literal weight, burden, security paranoia. Let's translate this tool and recognize it for what it is in the ads that they want to put on our podcast, and translate it into giving to these three issues, and then we at least start the step of showing people how to empower their voice through loving themselves. There's many disciplines, guys. Jeremy calls it a Zen that he's studied. I haven't studied much of that. A little Alan Watts and people, but what is your bliss or your Zen? Joseph Campbell. I don't know what that is, but if you guys can put it together like a montage or a collage of great ideas, then it has entrance into the content box, and becoming a member just simply says, yes, I'd like to be a part of that format of change through utilizing my voice to talk about things that society and suppresses through the desensitization process. I'm not the only person, guys, that experiences this. Many people are visual artists, musical artists, poets that struggle with this. Mark Twain talked about a man that, struggled with this. He felt awkward in a room and tortured by people. Well, that's because he had to listen to what they were talking about every morning, guys. I believe in the side of you that is an illuminary, not a, a salty shrew that has no more potency of his voice and sounds like a monotone earth science teacher. Come on, guys, don't put us to sleep. Pastors put me to sleep. Professors put me to sleep. Just don't put me to sleep, guys. Put it in the content box. Jeremy and I are the two people that are the embryo of what I hope will grow into something that is beneficial for the world, not just where we live, in a rich community where people throw money at everything they want to handle, in a lot of cases, guys, it's your friendship that they're doing that too, by the way. All right, loving you.